I must record that the bail conditions that have been set for Chairman Wontumi bail, 50 million Ghana, is very onerous. I don't know how many people in Ghana can have property with 50 million Ghana cedis.
Abusuya wani nsɛm a Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia headed to ja wobra one eye NPP for empanyimfo no bi ekopie mu ewo NIB because eho na omoche se ye the chairman Wontumi afri Yoko headquarters wo ne ko NIB sɛm a ode etu ja eno no na no si ya pe na honorable Bryan Acheampong ese David be wo ha enti menkasa wunnim obi a obetimi aba ye echapade a esom 50 million Ghana cedis. Me Bryan Acheampong me di ejinemu because me woma no ebro so. Ebuja finally, Chairman Wontumi a lawyer na abe declare say nipa waboa omo ama omo etimi reach bail condition no yera Bryan Acheampong. Na in fact, or in sembi atuja as late as 8 p.m. Friday. Ebuja as late as 8 p.m. NFA. Ebuja yenti ensemo a Chairman Wontumi ne lawyer de atuja emra yeba yebeto so
for Chairman Wontumi lawyer and the Appiah Kubi as a lawyer. We've heard from Bawumia, we've heard from Alexander Fenyomaki. They said they went to NIB. The client is not there. Where is he?
You see, there is a way of doing everything. If you use the way to do it, you will do it as expected. So you don't start throwing stones when you want to enter the house. This is, what is the time? This is 8 o'clock. But we've gotten public officers still stay here and wait for us. It depends on how you conduct the business. So we have been seen by the public officers. We've done what is dutifully our job to do. We've done this. We encountered some difficulty which will be sorted out on Monday. Then we will have a fresh slate to operate. We will work towards the desired results. I beg you, all of you, I will stay out of the politics and the theater, and I'll do the work within the law. I thank you very much for your support.
Just one question. Do you know the whereabouts of your client?
Oh yes, why not?
Where is he?
We had brought him to meet with Vice President, but the situation we saw was difficult to arrange this meeting, to pass through the crowd to get Vice President, see him and talk to him. So we had to take him back, and I told you that his condition of health requires attention. So he is receiving attention. He is wholly good, he is wholly healthy, and there's nothing to worry about in respect of his health.
Secure the bail now?
We have been able to provide the sureties. That one I can assure you. And I'm very grateful to Honorable Bryan Acheampong, who has supported me to file the documents. He has brought his documents to which goes over and above the value of money that is required. So I thank him very much.
So that means your client is going home tonight?
Oh, well, obviously no.
So when?
I told you that we encountered a challenge. The challenge that needs to be addressed before we can go forward. In fact, they had agreed to do the inspection tonight. So all the officers are there. But the challenge that I faced is legal. We can't do it because, but I'm grateful to them. They agreed to wait for us to bring the documents for them to go inspect the properties. But we have a legal challenge. Unknown to me, there was an application to frustrate what we are doing. So we will deal with it on Monday. I say it is application that was not filed by my good self, but that prohibits us.
Is that what you're holding?
That is what I'm holding.
Specifically, what is it about?
I'm not showing you.
Sure. So hopefully by Monday your client will be free.
Hopefully by Monday, when this application is withdrawn, then we'll proceed to complete what we were doing.
I get that becomes a conditionality then, that if this application is withdrawn, your client gets to go home.
Pending, that will impeach them from continuing with the negotiations. Otherwise, we need to wait, and this application is taken, and the results come before we can also come in. Because independency of this application, none of us can perform. But at least we have the agreement that we are ready to end. So but for this application, we would have ended today. Unfortunately, our hands are tied.
Lawyer, thank you very much. We just heard the lawyer for Chairman Wontumi, who has just told us exclusively that a few details. The whereabouts of Chairman Wontumi has now been confirmed. One, that he knows where he is. It's not a matter that he's been moved around without their knowledge. And secondly, as well, there's a legal challenge. However, even before that, he tells us that they've been able to now fulfill all the conditions. When that comes to his bill, there was a 50 million Ghana cedis bill that he had to meet, and then 2 sureties. And he's just told us that Bryan Acheampong has come through to support those sureties and have now been confirmed. And IOCO staff are now going through all the proceedings and the procedures to make sure that they confirm all the properties that have now been brought to them. And then finally, he tells us that but for that legal problem, his client would have walked free tonight. And he's hoping that that condition has been now be given to them, that legal problem must be dealt with before his client will be released to him. That he's hoping that by Monday, that will be done.
Manchester Atadwe, Chairman Wontumi, na busuya, na namfofo, na adwumayefo, ene MPP4 awe atede. Ai muko nshira. Mu nshira eye Honorable Bryan Acheampong, because utie nkomo no eya. Eye Chairman Wontumi lawyer bona baso wama omu ama chese de omu penokra no agi omu nsem aburu so aburu so abusia eno na Ghana for say na we na eye NPP communicator Ashanti region na chese osu eye po yando esu enra say say de yeni obi a say ye ton NPP fo nyina kra na ye nya say sikei abusia Honorable Bryan Acheampong a kire ne say ono enko ano ebetimi etua yentie nsem a ye rapport yando editu bia emra
Ashanti regional communication officer ana otumu se wa boto se de wase nanim no otumu se onidi yempo otwodi wonkasa otwa nani no ahwe benku no ahwe nifa ye ne ntwenkomo ne ahwe se aso how long no wa ha they say situation it is saying open your party bi so ne ma kwa ba so they will sit away as I won kasa ohwe benku no ahwe nifa ne ade mpa na ekoso
ye koso de wa wo show say members of parliament wo mu si constituencies awodo ano e wo Ghana ha sei e no mu nyina tete form if you say ya ka bia do mahamantie ya ka bia ndisi abantie wo say otiase se nipa ba ko a ono anante pam akosi ID office se me de me ho ba investigation bia mo pese mo ye bia mo nye question bia mo pese mo bisa me bia mo bisa me na se nipa we mutime che no e ba be she ha sei e ma assembly ya ne wo ka sei members of parliament omo wa ho what you say e bisa the whereabouts of Chairman Wontumi yoko from penny fu nyina no obi asi onim ba bi owo mususu na mo be che na mo de ne ba eti aya rawo sam na ekoso ke bi ma mi ke bia ya di tu mu wo say ya adwuma wo Ghana ha no ke bi esie e penny fu a also mo kasa e ma niema etimi ye e ma ye no look at what is happening eti ase yes aso atete ni say ena Chairman Wontumi ending back for at the rate of sermons abre yoko for the person be bisa obi an say say yoko for no obi debt collectors ana yoko for mo debt collectors yoko for mo na mo dan ka wo Ghana ha what you say eka dan crofo so wo Ghana ha no me tie ma di bank low it is say next week me say yoko for the me beba ya de me beba ha na eya re wosem What you say? I was okay. They say yes, as in back for the rate of sermons. Abaha say, Chama Wontumi, Ebe Bobusia. Neka Busia Bodia, Ibrahim Mahama, Obabusia Merchant Bank Eguye. Hey, as also sorry, Ibrahim Mahama, Otmi signing 44 fake checks. As also sorry, it's a businessman there. I better now, Babusia. Nabinia, Ghana Nankasa, Timno, Ghana Neka. Yadiako International Criminal Ayana. Yadiako Ghana Deka, I didn't see the International Criminal Court. I didn't hear Fire Court. It's not say, Bosiabo, and now be the car and your bonnet. Now, what did the pass Shemu Fitianra, Nipani Yari, Munyi Nukra, and your fan at Romano? What's it that? Yes, 50 million. 50 billion now, more canon. I have 500 billion. The 500 year MPC at all, Munna, Yemenyescano. MPC at it at all, Yemenyescano. Would you mean in a bush your penny, Yatonwa, Obenyas Escano? Edi Mahama in Ibrahim, Omukwana was Escano. What you say? It is a say I could to send Mahama, and then in Ibrahim was said, one first Escanimra, near to me, would to me. Aside that, it's a toy in a Timinas Escano. I was them Nakoso. The bet my and he said the attitude from her because you can't hear me be Omanako do more. What you say? The bet my and yet yes, to pass. I said no one don't know what Yari and in one be no panium there. Says here 50 and run one man of Padia and no man ready. Oh, at the time I would to me, so I had there. What you say? I don't know so one no man. I'm one. I are some Nakoso. Aden, Omaya, Yatua Ba, Ayo Mampeni, Akoya say NDC for the Omutia Janis Sanifaso, and MPP for the double Samjam, and the Jashi. Obatis Yakobi Fie, and I Tata Obia, no MPP ni. It's Omaya, you bet my joining one political party. Yen, you bet my joining one political party. We here when we here we, as I know my Chirakoso. Mokras wouldn't be Papa Bia Modebra Mano. At the end of your chief fake doctor. Journalist, a chief fake doctor, Yoko former tour, and I'm Namocheno. And the idea of one Amuya, fake doctor, a beji allowance, ama ya man appointment. Who said you? Now be a 1 tip and Paco CID office, and the Atina Shaha, and the end of we know Obacasa, your Tata Mona, your witch anthem. And yes, I make us say, a idea of course, what the way some training. 3 months ago, TJ president since Moon Central for Munia Hoto or Maimu. Almost free Muswani, the political parties. It's young NDC Fana. Let us all may Saunia and this in your Unia Hoto. Unia and this in your Unia Hoto. That's how they teach you my Rapo. Masia Bas say, O the Ontalia Ba, Obeda, Obecofikinana me who they say was it numb to sell your officer. May say, Mataria Medebaya and Matutia. Copim see a beach and my wood to me no, Mini baby Ameko. They are Rahosam and 50 million Ghana cedis ya, and a madon Kumano, a peer free, Rashibi Fie, a bet not now from not or him penny 4 ministers, and it says a member of parliament are omitted from a country called Ghana. I was finally. That says Yera Bryan Acheampong etimi aboa de omuhwehwe ni nyina no omunsa etimi aka enti se wotie lawyer and the Appiah Kubi ensem no eya or say by Monday de aka bia no omutimi e de gu akwan mu na bibia etimi ye kama de a chairman Wontumi ebetimi enya ne ti e de dim e free ejuada e de eko ya hye wo se ye bedi akire de ebepie free maba bia no ye mo aso ensi e wo ho na wani nso emfra emfri ho. Aha, AG gossip. Really free. So, but share what you afa video hono we have more than pass. So, but share. I'm on your visa to me. Aka Medin Eddie AG Magraheb.
Let's welcome the time ladies.
Say yeah, malaria. I'm not too for I'm too so time about make sure. Time about make time about make
ntimi mfedro bi abofra ondi mfiedumienu ntimi mfedro
ko hospital anasa lab mianya wo a 3-day mu nhwehwemu ansa na wetimi anomedro yi bi
kayo set time no eye time
Ubenya bi ato ewo over the counter medicine sellers
any herbal shop to do na mu
FDA agi edwadue nkratoi